This recording was taken on a highway. A motorcyclist states that he was heading back home and decided to take a toll road to get there a bit faster, but something quite curious caught his attention on the way home. It was around 10:51 p.m. and the area seemed completely deserted. After about 30 minutes of riding, he notices something quite strange in the distance, something that sent chills down his spine. A mysterious woman is seen walking on the right side of that highway. It is uncertain where she was heading. The driver also states that it was quite eerie how she was moving her arms. Apparently, he felt a chill when passing her by and decided to get out of there as fast as he could. Many people who watched this recording commented that it could possibly be the spirit of someone who may have lost their life in this place, or perhaps a person with a mental illness, because who in their right mind would be walking on a road like that, completely alone? Certainly strange. Now we join a lone adventurer as he steps into an abandoned house, enveloped in mystery. With each cautious step, he delves deeper into the chilling history that haunts this place. The locals have forbidden entry, and for good reason. Once upon a time, an enigmatic old man called this house his home. He lived a solitary life until his final days. What makes it more perplexing is that no one else ever resided in this vast structure, but it's the events that occurred after his passing. Neighbors share tales of shadowy figures seen near the second-floor windows and the sound of children's laughter in the dead of night. Armed with this knowledge, our fearless explorer proceeds with caution, prepared for the supernatural. Suddenly, out of thin air, a small object topples. He pauses, trying to find a logical explanation, but none comes to mind. The object fell on its own, leaving him unsettled. But also at the same time, a creepy shadow can be seen entering a room on the stationary camera, and he had no idea that he caught that. Strange. Undeterred, our explorer ascends the creaky staircase, determined to uncover the secrets of the second floor. He sets up another camera, capturing a different angle. Little does he know, within a few frames, a mysterious silhouette appears against the wall. It's only upon later review that he notices the spectral figure. It sends a chill down his spine, but the real terror is yet to unfold. Our brave investigator discovers several mysterious locked rooms, and a sense of unease fills the air, raising his apprehension. horrifying twist, the door slams shut as soon as he enters, trapping him inside. Panic sets in as he frantically tries to escape, only to find the door firmly locked. Miraculously, the door unlocks itself, and the man is fleeing in terror. The camera abruptly stops recording, leaving the remainder of his escape uncharted. Yet, right before it shuts off, a chilling sight is captured. The lens pans to the room he just left, revealing a shadowy figure standing ominously, observing his frantic retreat. The realization that he was never alone made the man feel quite uneasy, and it left him profoundly disturbed. The following case was documented by Margarita, who states that after moving into a new house with her family, her son started talking and even playing with an invisible friend. They thought at first that this was just a case of her young son talking to an imaginable friend. However, one night, the security camera caught something shocking. The camera was situated in the bedroom of their son. Take a look.
So before I left the house for a drive, my son was asleep. Pay attention. Armani, you need to go to bed, okay, baby? You hear me?
I have to tell you something when you get home.
What happened, baby? You hear me?
Yes.
I love you. Okay, I'll see you in a minute.
Margarita states that she got an alert from her Ring camera that movement was detected in the bedroom. Seeing this transparent shape after her young son left the room might have had to do with it. What exactly is this translucent shape? To many, it looks like a ghost. It's certainly a spooky night, I would say. Who knows? Now let's look at a spine-chilling video that has been circulating for quite some time. However, I've managed to remaster the footage, revealing even more creepy details. This video was supposedly captured by a group of daring teenagers who decided to break into a haunted funeral home. Little did they know their adventure would turn into something far more terrifying than they ever imagined.
Yeah, dude, nobody's here. Alright. The fuzz is here. Stop. Cops over there. See him? Fucking focus. Alright, dude, let's just go. I don't think he's looking at us. Let's go. Dude, it's a sensor light. It's a sensor. Don't worry. Just give it a nudge.
What, did you break it?
Nice! Alright, shh.
I don't know about this, guys.
Dude, what a creepy place.
Don't be a weirdo.
Dude, let's go in here.
Yeah, let's check this out.
Shh. Hold up, let me get a night shot. Oh, it is a night shot. Go.
Is it on?
Yeah.
What the
My God.
This is scary.
It feels colder in this room. It seriously feels
Dude,
colder.
I
in the
can
other
feel
room.
that.
Dude,
That's
this place
nuts.
is haunted. I'm telling you, this
It
place
smells
is
different.
You All those flowers?
It smells
There's
like
not
an
even any
old
flowers
person's
in here.
house.
It's freaking crazy. I don't even know. Dude, did you see that?
Did you see it? I saw that. I saw that.
What was that, a tissue?
Get out of here. No way that happened.
Let's check it.
Go touch it.
That was
Mark, go
fucking
touch it. Go
creepy.
touch the tissue.
What the?
I'm sure it's just, I don't even know. It's crazy though.
That is messed up.
This place, man. Dude, check out cheers.
Oh my god.
There's
Dude,
no
that
fucking
tissue
window
tripped me up.
Is there?
Dude, what?
God. Let's get the out of here already. Why are we here still? What are you doing, man? Let's go.
Come on, let's check this
It's the
out.
only one out of place.
No way, that's just a coincidence.
Get it? Did you get it on tape?
Well, yeah, I think I got it.
Fucked up.
No, man. Let's get out of here. I'm tired of it. What the man? Dude, what is that? Jeremy, where'd you go, man?
What the?
Fuck out. Go.
Crazy. Downstairs.
We didn't
Just
have
go.
a
Just
friend
go.
upstairs. Look at the exit, a window or something.
Oh, this is great, man. Just great.
Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Let's go. Just look around for a window or something.
Over here.
Look.
Dude,
Oh my God.
nothing. Turn around. Other way. Let's
right.
get the out of here.
Holy oh, what the fuck? Get the out of here. Go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It was a night filled with curiosity as the group approached the eerie funeral home. Ignoring the authorities, they boldly stepped inside, ready to unravel the mysteries within. As they ventured deeper, they stumbled upon a room that appeared to be used for funeral services. And look how a tissue gets pulled out of the box without anybody standing close to it. And then, in a blink of an eye, darkness engulfed the entire building, plunging them into a state of panic. With trembling hands and racing hearts, they found themselves face to face with something so horrifying that it compelled them to flee in sheer terror. Was this perhaps the face of an otherworldly creature? The opinions on this spine-tingling video remain divided. Some skeptics argue that the teenagers were merely actors, while the majority tend to believe that this terrifying ordeal was indeed real. But what do you think? This video was captured by the security camera of TJ, who tells us that the recording started once she left her house to grab an item that she had forgotten in her car. They felt for quite some time that there might be something wrong with the house. Shadows that could be seen ever so often, and just the feeling of uneasiness at night. This video might be proof that something inexplicable is visiting them at night. See how a cloudy shape seems to be entering the house through the main door? They state that nobody else was outside on their property. And that they had never seen anything like this before, making them believe that this was a paranormal encounter for sure. Could this be? The following video was captured by two fishermen from Puerto Rico. They were fishing along Bridges Surf Beach when they noticed something quite curious in the waters. That's when they started recording.
Mira, prendí y apagó. Y una boya allí. de momento, ¿verdad? Submarino.
First, one might think that we are seeing some form of machinery here that is illuminating this strange blue light. However, as they get closer, things take quite the weird turn.
Yeah, no, wow, mira eso. Uy, me acerqué.
Mira, empezó en el puente y está en la boya, mira la boya. El puente está a mano izquierda, a mano izquierda. Mira eso, mira eso, mira. Mira eso. Hay algo ahí. Mira algo ahí. Míralo. Yo no sé qué carajo es eso, dale para atrás.
Yo no quiero saber.
Dale.
Quiero saber.
No quiero saber, dale.
Que yo vi algo. Eso es un ovni.
No. Dale.
Mira ahí.
Sí, eso es eso. Murió.
Me voy.
Wow.
Once they are right next to it, they get a good glimpse at this weird thing. They capture a strange humanoid figure that is swimming across the blue light. The men were sure that this could have not been anything human, and that something otherworldly must have happened here. Perhaps a mysterious creature that was with them that night. Could this be? This video stems from South America and was uploaded by a concerned person. Apparently, paranormal events are nothing too unusual in this area. But what happened today was new. The person recording noticed the rocking chair in front of their home starting to move. But then there was something more unsettling that was visible in the reflection of the television. They believe that a shadow being from another dimension could have been responsible for this. Is this possible? Are we seeing a shape-shifting manifestation of something that doesn't stem from our world? Who can say? The following video was uploaded and shared by Breakman, who tells us about an unsettling CCTV recording. It was captured in the parking lot of an older apartment complex. We can see a delivery man arrive that was just about to enter the building, and then this was recorded. It's quite eerie how a mist-like figure is appearing from the side of the frame and then seemingly vanishing once getting close to the entrance of the apartment building. It almost looks like as if this shape is taking a set of stairs, doesn't it? There's no underground parking underneath. So even a human person wouldn't be able to take a pair of stairs here, even if they were there. Very mysterious indeed, but Brakeman shares another encounter with us that was filmed at another residence, and which also was recorded by a security camera. A man was returning home, and something else seemed to follow him just moments later. It's quite eerie how this translucent shape seems to be making its way up the steps and into the same house the man was walking into just moments earlier. The shape appears to be that of a young woman with a ponytail. Many people don't believe that this was just all a light reflection or spider webs of any kind. But of course it's impossible to say if this was a spirit following the man this night or something else. The next video was a submission and was supposedly filmed by the dashcam of a police cruiser. The officer on patrol was Ben Malik. Didn't expect to see anything extraordinary that night. However, this should change rather quickly. After driving for a while, the officer notices a strange person in the left side of the road, and it seemed that they had started a fire. Of course, this was more than reason enough to pull over for him. Based on his reports, the woman seemed to have a burning face, which the man could not explain in the slightest. And this is another case for which most people simply don't have an answer for. The man believes that the woman was performing a ritual of some sorts, and it is stated that he arrested the mysterious woman shortly after. Who knows what exactly this dashcam had recorded here? What do you think was going on? The next video was captured by Pedro and Hector Flores, and they were on a long road trip the following day. After a few hours, they noticed that there seemed to be an accident scene on the side of the road, and decided to record this encounter. As soon as they passed by the side of the accident, the video is only a few seconds long. Take a look. You probably didn't notice anything strange, but let's take a closer look. A weird person can be seen in the back, right behind the train tracks. It turned out that, in fact, a fatal accident had occurred here, and some people believe that this could have been the manifestation of the driver that had left our world that day. Either that or an inexplicable creature. Do you think this could be the explanation for this sighting? I couldn't say. Maybe it was a ghost. Apparently there was no bystander crouching behind the train tracks at the time. So, what was it? This video was uploaded by a young woman who states that they as well had just moved into a new house. The house was relatively old, and there were a few unsettling events taking place ever since moving in. Apparently they could see an eerie shadow figure that popped up ever so often, standing at the foot of their bed at night. In this video, they started recording when some inexplicable poltergeist activity seemed to unfold out of nowhere again. Is this the terrifying shadow entity that is messing with them, especially at night times? It's quite tall for sure, and I think we can only speculate its origin. Maybe something evil that is still bound to this place. This video was captured by a couple who was on their way home the following night. Weirdly enough, they state that in this part of town, a lot of strange encounters had been documented over the past few years. And yes, even a lot of ghost sightings. On a related note, a lot of traffic accidents had occurred there over the last 20 to 30 years. The two told their viewers that they weren't exactly sure what they had seen at the time, but it must have been extremely bone-chilling. Look at that ghoulish face. The couple believes that this might have been one of the many traffic victims that had left our physical world over the years. Their viewers state that the face looks burnt and that it's an extremely sinister visage. Of course, we cannot say if this wasn't just a person with a scary mask on, or if there was something inexplicable going on. Pretty eerie. The next video was captured in the basement of Mark and shared on his channel Donny Drunkard. He's documenting the haunting in his home for several years now, and I highly recommend you check him out. He was attempting to contact the spirit world once again, and the following video was part of a live stream that Mark had conducted. It was broadcasted live on his channel at the time. And what's interesting about this recording is that a viewer of his noticed an odd anomaly the second that Mark is switching the light on.
Damn, it's dark, isn't it? Damn, it's dark, isn't it?
We can see something that looks like a weird shadow apparition disappearing into the floor. It's almost impossible to make it out without slowing the footage down. But I'm 100% convinced that this thing is related to all the paranormal encounters in his home. Pretty eerie. The following video was captured by a young man one night who was filming in the local city. They were located right next to a mosque, and it is said that a service was being held in there at the time. The man described the following encounter as quite baffling. Apparently, he saw something transparent leaving the mosque building into the sky and then disappearing only seconds later. It does look quite strange, doesn't it? A shadow being is seemingly floating into the sky. What it was exactly? Hard to explain. Some people stated that it might have been a trash bag or something of that nature, while others believe this to be a more mysterious encounter. What's your opinion? The next clip was uploaded by user Arachnid Altruistic, and he states that the footage we are seeing here was filmed off another person's phone at a get-together. The incident in question was rather creepy, however. The video was filmed in a hospital during the preparation for a going-away party for one of the hospital's staff. We can see a nurse who is pushing a cart with some unfolded boxes. The young woman who had captured her colleague explains that she was recording several videos of her, only a few seconds apart from each other. In one of the short clips, something rather eerie was captured.
I see it.
You see that?
Yeah.
The next clip is of Hay. That's the person that does not exist.
And then scroll.
And then
he
gone.
disappears.
He disappears. You kind of see a little shadow there pop up and gone. And then all you see is Wendy's back.
Interesting.
But his face, if you go a little slower, you can see it completely. Let me go to this frame. There, you can catch his face.
Yeah. That's interesting.
And scroll all the way.
And then he's gone.
I want to look at the shadow.
And the shadow pops up right here, there, and gone. It's not her. It's not Wendy's shadow.
A strange head is popping up right behind the stack of boxes. Nobody knew this person though, or had seen him ever before. Also, the head can only be seen for a couple of frames before disappearing to the left, only to possibly pop up once more. The staff stated that the workers were pretty terrified after watching the video. And there are many who believe that this might have been the spirit of somebody who's still lingering around in the hospital after passing. Maybe participating in the preparations. Who knows? now we are looking at an update from user WinMCPix, who had shared some eerie poltergeist encounters from his home, in which he and his family is living in. The spirit loves to spook the whole family, including his little son. The unsettling truth: the activity has elevated from loud and terrifying rattling noises to full-on shadow sightings. This clip was captured one night after Win was woken up by a loud bang.
Hello? Hey, no. No, stay there. Hey. Dude. It's okay. It's okay.
The shadow was just sitting in his chair, possibly waiting for Win to show up. Creepy. A few nights after that, their security camera outside of their home has captured the following incident and alerted the family that movement had been detected at the time. The family had never seen such a weird object, and the way it moves makes it pretty unrealistic for it to just be a light reflection from the street or from the neighboring houses. They are certain that this capture is connected with the scary encounters in their home. Could this be? The next case has been shared from the home of user Failed Talk Show Host. The man claims that he could hear mysterious noises for the last couple of years, coming from his apartment, and this was mainly happening in the late evening hours. He tried hard to figure out what was going on in his home, but was never lucky enough to uncover the origin of these creepy sounds. However, one night he was noticing the mysterious sounds once more and snapped a photo towards the kitchen from where he could hear them. He enhanced the photo, only to notice what appears to be a very tall figure standing in his kitchen. It's quite the terrifying image, and it seems to be that this apparition is wearing a priest's collar, at least in my opinion. Just look how tall it is. Whatever we are seeing here should not have been there. A few nights after that, the man grabbed his phone again, after hearing these weird noises originating once more. This time he didn't capture anything on his photo, but rather decided to put out his camera, and he started recording for several hours on standby. Once again it is pretty dark, but after enhancing the footage, we can see a figure moving in the dark, and it's pretty clear that this must have been the same person or thing that we had seen in the kitchen photo. I don't think that we are dealing with a squatter here, so is it safe to say that we are seeing something paranormal unfold? Who knows?